What up, guys? My name's So Slow, and this is Fire for Effect, episode 67, where I bring you all of today's news and information for World of Tanks and sometimes other wargaming titles. Got some stuff to get through, so let's get into it. But first, I gotta apologize for kind of being MIA last week. A lot of stuff at work, a lot of stuff with family. Just didn't make a lot of time in order to make these, but should be back strong from here on to whenever I run into more family and stuff. First up, the devs have put out a new video for talking about the new matchmaking. Some stuff that I read sounds like they are going to actually put it live on the EU server, but they're not going to tell anybody when it happens. It's just going to happen sometime this month. There's even some forum information in the Reddit AMA, which I'll talk about in a little bit, to where they have already done a little bit of fiddling and done some things. But it sounds like this is a full-on test on the EU server for the new matchmaking. The only way that you're going to know is you're going to start seeing those funny queues start coming up, and hopefully the intended result of less bottom tier matches. So you just have to keep your eyes open on that, watch the video, and see what they say about all that stuff. Next up, they also put out a video for talking about the new blueprint system. I highly recommend you to go watch this video because basically they're implementing a box system, kind of like World of Warships has, where you play games and you get random prizes and rewards for just playing the game in random battles. You can win stuff. You have chances. Basically, there's 3 tiers of randomness that the computer's going to give you. And when you hit the top one, it gets you. If you don't get one in a battle, then it just makes your chances better and better. So it increases the odds that you're going to get it if you don't get one. And then they also talked about the blueprints. And basically, to break it down, blueprints are little chunks that you can use towards tanks to take off the experience required. They're applied automatically, so there's nothing that you have to do with them. And then once you use them, they're converted into either a nation blueprint or any kind of blueprint. And then you can use those to do other things with. There'll be an in-garage deal under the reserves where your personal reserves are in order to see what blueprints you have. And then there's an overlay in the garage that'll tell you which tanks have which blueprints and how far along they are. So kind of interested to see more on this. Should be neat, but go watch the video, it's pretty cool. And then over on EU, got the gaming chair. I did go kind of look at Arazi's website to see this style of gaming chair, and this thing is like $400 US. If you buy it from the EU store, you get $90 off, which is a pretty substantial chunk. That's like 20-25% somewhere in there. So you're paying $309, but then you got to pay your shipping, so you're going to get a lot of that back, a lot of that savings back in the cost of shipping, getting it over to the US. But it's a logo chair for our favorite game. So if there's something you're interested in, check it out. Links are in the description below. And then EU's got personal reserve 5X bundles on sale. You can go buy them. There's a couple different ones. I didn't bother to put them here. You can just click the link and go check them out. And then Spring XP Fever, actually, I don't know what this is. This might be left over. Yeah, so not sure. Reddit, the World of Tanks, EU, NA, and RU devs got together and did a Reddit AMA. Answered a bunch of questions. And this was a few days ago, so I know this is probably old news for most people, but there is really a lot of interesting information. Some stuff that you can glean off of a lot of the answers here. The matchmaking is coming very soon, evident by the tests. What else did I read? A bunch of other stuff. There's so much stuff, it's kind of getting in my brain and a little hard to pull it all out. I'll probably go back and read through it again. But they went through and answered a whole bunch of everybody's questions with information that they could tell you. If they couldn't, they didn't say it. They'd say, well, we don't have that information, we don't know. Sounds like the NA tank rewards is close. It's going to be soon coming back, which I know a lot of NA folks are really happy to see. Yeah, so they talk about a lot of stuff, but you should go and read the Reddit, and it's in the description below. There's a link. And then over on the Armour Patrol, if you if you loved Car Cove, it's coming back. If you hated Car Cove, too bad, it's coming back. That's right, kids, a new Car Cove, a bigger, not down in the corner, accessed off whatever Car Cove. So as you can see, they moved the circle square thing from the lower right corner to the middle square, you know, kind of made it off axis like that, and then extended the area on the east side of the map, west side of the map, that side of the map, made a lot more stuff for better play for the lights and medium tanks, tank destroyers, stuff like that. Heavies can go brawl in the city as usual, or your heavy tank destroyers can go brawl over there, your big guns, JPE 100s and such. Yeah, so it's out on super test. I would imagine, expect to see this thing in the next patch or two. Probably 2 patches. And then there's more pictures on the Swedish Medium tanks that are coming out. Armour Patrol, all of the websites, the Armour Patrol, read his blog, the Daily Bounce, all have revised stats for the Swedish Mediums, along with some of the Emil stuff. So, which are the Swedish Mediums, I guess, but you can check them out, go over their blogs and read all about it if you're interested. And then the Armour Patrol is pulling out their crystal ball and saying, we're gonna see 1.4.1 this week on the 20th. So we'll see if that holds up, which I wouldn't see why not. This patch was more of a maintenance patch, just fixing bugs and stuff like that, versus adding a whole bunch of new content. Other than the blueprints and some of the garage mechanics, I don't really see much else happening in this patch. It's not like they're releasing a new line or anything like they did with the last patch. And then if you are a Brave browser user, you're a cryptocurrency guy or gal and really enjoy that stuff, and you want to use the Brave browser, the Armour Patrol is now Brave browser compliant. So every time you go and read the Armour Patrol over on Brave, you're going to reap a little bit of Brave cryptocurrency coin every time you visit the site. So it's a win-win. They get a little more traffic driven to them, and you get a little cryptocurrency to stash away in your crypto wallet. As always, Ominous Vixen's Selfless Merit and Replay contest for 4K gold monthlies going on. You can get yourself some of that gold, or all of it actually, just by being a nice person and helping out a fellow tanker that you don't know in a battle, in random battles. I'm usually giving away stuff at the end of my streams, and Wargaming's always giving away stuff to people that make things and send them pictures of that stuff that they made. So links are in the description below, check all that out. And that's it guys, Fire for Effect, March 18th. I appreciate all of you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for being so patient with my absence. Hopefully, I got a concert for one kid tomorrow, so hopefully I will be here tomorrow to get you guys the info. And other than that, be excellent to each other, and may RNG forever be in your favor.